Hello guys and girls, welcome to my channel if you're not new, but if you're new, welcome back. Not correct, other way around. Anyways, you got the message, right? Hello guys and girls, welcome to my channel if you're new, if you're not, welcome back. Enjoy the video, but don't forget to like the video and subscribe if you're not already. My name is Serdar Karazulov. I was fortunate enough to be able to travel many nice parts of the world. What happened is, like, I was in the oil field recently in Dubai. Due to pandemic, I had the kind of push to be retired kind of early, but that's okay. Why? Because I decided to travel the world that I was planning really long time. This trip will be like up to 7 to 8 months, incredibly affordable. It will be like, again, 6 continents, 7-8 months, 25 locations. I'll be starting from Istanbul, then Goa, then Kathmandu, then Nepal, obviously, Thailand, then the Bali, then the Philippines, then the Beijing, Great Wall and everything, then Tokyo, then Bora Bora, then Lima, Machu Picchu, and then Santiago, Buenos Aires, Rio, Havana, London, Barcelona, Florence. Then I'll go to South Africa, then go back to Kilimanjaro. I need to see Kilimanjaro, Tanzania, then come back to Istanbul. The reason I'm asking you to follow me and then like my videos, that every time I believe, every time you like my videos, that will remind you that one day you need to do the same trip for yourself, even better than I do. Just don't forget to subscribe and like my video. Welcome to my channel again. Another beautiful day in Minsk. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the Minsk, really fun, beautiful map. Today morning I was on top of this building. Okay, it's Royal Plaza, and then 28th floor. I think this is the highest building in this town. We were there, we were looking here, we were looking there, we were looking everywhere. Today I came to this place for reservation for Valentine's Day. Just want to take one of my friends. This place is called View, 28th floor. Actually, I've been here before. It was nighttime. I didn't even notice how good is the view here. So as you see here, this is Doubletree Hilton, and then Galleria Mall here. Yes, and then this is like a Victory Square or something. Nizimostimestiv Street is the best street as far as I know. And then I actually happen to live here, right? Rakowska. Yeah, somewhere here. Yes, actually, I live in this building, right? Yeah, I live in this here. It goes here, right in the mall. And that is the next building here. I was looking from here. We saw this monument. It is the island of Tyr, really a sad place where this country lost a lot of their kids on Afghan war. That was, as you know, this was part of Sovietic country before, and then they sent their son to fight the Afghans, and terribly. Some of them never come back. Island of Tears. It's very sad that once upon a time this country was part of USSR. And during 80s, USSR was invading Afghanistan, and they sent a bunch of people from here to fight Afghans. And when you think about today, Belarus is an independent country, and they lost their sons. It's extremely irrelevant to them. What this has to do with the normal Belarusian people in in what's going on in Afghanistan. It's totally irrelevant. And then it's very sad. There's a lot of mothers and the wives and the girlfriends left here, and these people never come back. And then and this is the Sivishlos river right there. It goes around the city everywhere. This is frozen. Oh my God! Yes, first time I saw frozen river was 2012 in Norway, and I lived in Dubai a very long time. And that's the very last thing we're accustomed to. Live such climate. It's extremely cold for me. I had a hard time to properly dress for this place. And then, of course, we've been here. This is the War Museum, and it is incredible. Friends, we're in front of the Second World War Museum that I have been previously here. However, I didn't have a front shot. I didn't have new videos about this place. But this beautiful snowy day. And then previously, actually, I mentioned to this street here that goes here all the way, and there's McDonald's. That's pretty much the most, interesting, location in this town. I mean, like most central location. As you know, the McDonald's knows their business so well. So this is Gum, G-U-M, like a mall in Soviet style, very Soviet style. There's like one small square right here. It's like the Republic, palace or something here. This is interesting. Evet, yes, celebrations for Christmas. It's always so beautiful, and then people gathering, families, etc. This is really, really good times. This is happy times for everyone. All the kids, I'm sure, they will have the best memories of their lifetime. This is circus. We've been here. It was super, super fun. I definitely recommend. What I'm about to show you is pretty crazy right now. As you see here, this building in the Western world societies, if government spends this kind of money on such business or enterprise, they will be very heavily criticized. Probably they will lose their position in the governing party, etc. This is state-owned circus, guys. Belaruski Dizayini Cirque, and this is a really circus, guys. And I really don't imagine in the Western societies that you have the government has invested in that, and all the people on a government payroll here, the people working in this one, just unimaginable. There's one church historical, probably you will see it everywhere here. Something holy, or at least trying to reach something bigger than us, and then trying to connect to God or Creator, whatever you want to call Allah. It's always beautiful. I'm not that religious, but it's beautiful. It's so beautiful. Now we wander here where the nightlife goes on. This is very concentrated, small quarter, and this is Zibitskaya, where all the nightlife going on. Friends, today is around 3:40 a.m. in the morning. It's, I don't know, it's about 32 Fahrenheit outside, or even colder than that. As you see, people still dancing. They're having a good time. There is here live music going on, and then mixing up all the musics here. This is Zibitskaya Street, actually. More places, hanging, young people hanging there. And if you have the energy and everything, that could give you an interesting night experience here. The Russian music is pretty cool. Actually, I really like it. Buildings where the people lives, affordable apartments, etc. There's like an eye here. I've been on top of it. It was really beautiful back in September. This is the eye of Minsk. It's like a Luna Park thing, and it's one in Dubai too. This is the stadium here, and yes, mall here, and I walk everywhere, guys. Here, I walk absolutely everywhere. Yeah, this, yeah, of course, beautiful map. Metro station right there. Metro station. There we go. Yeah, ready to be frozen. Ready to be frozen. Ready to be frozen. This is Svichlos River. On the left side you will see this building was where we were, and this is a really nice bridge, and you can see this church on my right side, left side, and this is very famous. You'll see so beautiful. One tree is leaning towards the river, and it's just barely almost standing on the side, and I'm fully frozen here. Today I don't see anybody, but yes, before I had some people. I saw some people walking around. This dangerous. I would imagine it's extremely dangerous, but it's definitely so beautiful. To the earth, like they feel like above and beyond these things. Oh my God! One dude here is on the water. I will talk to him. Это не опасно, bro? Нормально? А. Как ты знаешь? Не знаю, как я новый здесь. А?
Скажи, минусовая погода.
Как?
Минус.
Минус как? 5? Я знаю. Это хватит? Да? Пройти можем. Окей. Я не знал. Я жил в Дубае.
Конечно, там до нас.
this is beautiful representation of World War II heroic act of the Soviet regime people in Belarus. Side of the river is still frozen, and I don't know how thick would that be, but I really like somebody tried to figure out and then didn't break it. Interesting. I don't understand. I guess the flow rate is high when the river is narrow, so the ice melted there quicker, and when it's wider, the flow rate, the speed of the water basically is less, so they can stay longer. Yeah, that's the only logical explanation. I was there once. I don't know, I did this video in English that was pretty cool, and then I was able to see the city on top. Very cool. That time was green. It was back in September. People are feeding them. So beautiful. Oh, frozen water. This is Opera Building. Let's go see real quick. And this is the building of the art museum. I mean, the building doesn't look so big, but oh my god, there was so many different good paintings here. It was just mind-blowing in a way. This place, it's GUM. Again, beautiful buildings here. I mentioned it here, the Nizimostinist. It is pretty much the center of the town. I don't know more central than this in Minsk actually. And this is Unimak Sovietic style shopping center. I before show it to you, and yes, everything was really old and really outdated, and but this is what they got here. And yes, you can imagine one of the most central location, Starbucks here. Interesting. And right here, centrally, there's like a Soviet style coffee shop. Nezimostimist street that is actually leading towards the Victory Square, where they one of the most significant monument there, right? If you can notice this, these buildings are complex. Maybe some of them is several hundred meters along the street, and then inside there's all kind of things that is actually serving this community. Stalinistic style actually buildings are here, and then it is actually so interesting to see that I seen the similar ones, a little bit bigger ones in Moscow. And you have to understand, this was a country, Belarus was, especially Minsk, was torn down to the ground during the World War II, and they built it time, how they make money, how they live. This is a Sovietic style. It's actually, you're witnessing this, some of the history that changed the world for a while. Historical buildings, you can see some of the newer buildings. As you see, this one, Royal Plaza, and on the left side here is the iconic church that everyone knows about it. You take a picture around here from the pictures, and this is also extremely serious. Some of the governmental buildings. On my right side, there was a probably Soviet style hotel, which turned into be a casino right now. So it's really interesting. Look at this seriousness of these buildings, and then the lifestyle that they wanted to impose upon the people. It is extremely clean and well organized. During the Soviet era, some of the best buildings actually, and this is beat my expectations by miles actually. See, there are some governmental buildings. Gentlemen, I'm in Minsk again, and this is some nice weather up there here. Today is warmer than yesterday, as being minus 11 centigrade. Now I'm gonna go across this road and walk on the frozen river of Sivaslosh. See what happens. So excited. Interesting place, really. I never been a cold environment more than minus 17. Other day I came here, it was minus 19. I just love it. I just love it. You know, some frozen ash right here. Full to walk on a river. I never done it before. It's the first time in my life. Just love the experience, really. You just have to love the life, and everything comes within it. Sometimes things looks bad, but it's just the tip of the iceberg. I don't know, I feel like today philosophic, a little bit wiser, and if I let myself go down a little bit deeper, I might even think clearer, more precise. These poor birds are frozen. Oh my god. It's hard to find the food right now, I bet. I mean, I'm used to extreme heat. I work under 45 centigrade for years to come. Oh my god, they're coming to get some food. I cannot have, I don't have anything. Beautiful view, really. No problem. This is a beautiful street that I enjoy so many times coming here. There was a couple good restaurants, and on the, forward on the left side you will see the McDonald's is very central. It's right and left is actually copy of both buildings, with the minor differences. This one and this one is actually really alike. It's so beautiful. They design and everything. Now you have to understand this. In this country, this is being a former USSR country, the people, especially who has a really good education, like engineers, doctors and everything, was promoted to go to different parts of the USSR, such as Turkmenistan, Kazakhstan, Kyrgyzstan. They were there, basically Russians, Belarusian people. When you meet a person here, they might say, oh, okay, I'm Belarusian, but I'm Russian, but my father was Turkmen and they study here, my mother here, or like you might see the vice versa stories. I'm Turkmen, but I'm Uzbek, I study here, I'm married here. So it's very interesting, multicultural, very cosmopolitan people lives here. This Soviet regime that actually this system created, they kind of gently mix people in a way, and they kind of try to, I would say, create one identity of Soviet people. It's very cool, very interesting to see. Winning in Belarus in September. I've been here many times, so I was able to film different time of the year, beautiful Sivaslosh river and the park surrounding areas, practically basically the most central location. Ladies and gentlemen, we are in Zibitskaya, one of the most central entertainment spot in Minsk, and then some guys it's like -1, -2 centigrade outside, and then it's about 3 o'clock, 3:30 in the morning, and Some people had just amazing time apparently, and then they had a little bit too much alcohol maybe. And this guy especially is trying new yoga form. I think it's like, how can you do that? I mean, like, poor thing is like, oh my goodness, yes. No one gives him that attention. That's like, okay, like a normal thing. If you drink too much, you start yoga. I don't know. Simply funny, bro. Really funny. I love it here. At the nighttime, it was close to Christmas, and there was so many ornaments going on. People was having the good spirit of the holidays. Of course, Orthodox celebrated a little bit different than Western world and everything, but still beautiful experience to be in the streets and full of lights, full of enjoyment. The restaurant I'm showing right now is much cheaper than any 5-star hotel restaurant in Western world.